Oh, you have tabs. Hey, good evening, AJ, Roger. Great to see you guys again.
What's happening?
Adam.
Hi, Roger. Hi, Paul.
Hey. So, found any new music in your life, gents? I mean, what's going on? We get together, talk about.
I'm sharing a brand new record today, but it's also by a classic artist, so I don't know if it counts.
That's good. Maybe.
Thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Ocean Rock Pale Ale.
Because you got the
Santa Barbara Bowl cup.
There you go. Oh yeah, this is a good one.
Made West Pale Ale. Local brew.
Ventura, you gotta represent. I'll be representing for
Salzers. Yeah.
Who are you wearing? Salzers Records, Ventura. Hey guys, they got it's independent record shop, family owned and operated. It's a beautiful thing. These guys helped out SoundScapes in the early days, and they love music, and they love the Ventura area. So go out and check with the Salzers Records.
Just don't go upstairs.
No,
I'm different section.
This is why somebody lives up there. Somebody.
Oh no, that's upstairs.
Right.
They have a paraphernalia sort of thing upstairs. That's all.
Oh yeah, no, they've moved. No, they've got a whole head shop across the street now.
Cool.
All the video is turned into yeah.
Cool.
And I think they're going to become a dispensary. So
who isn't?
Become
a dispensary.
Somebody. In and Out has not become a dispensary, but it's on your shirt.
Oh,
not yet.
Yep.
All right, and we got Kings, we got Padres, and we got the Foals.
Foals, not the Foals, just Foals.
Yeah, I knew as soon as I put the.
You guys know Foals?
In front of that.
Do you know
the name? I don't know Foals.
You do know them, Paul?
I do not. I've heard the name.
I know them because of you. You introduced me to
Yes, yes. Great band. Great live band. Awesome live band. Yeah. Anyway, a bunch. Love them. From England.
From England. You've heard of it.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Well, anybody got any interesting records to share for each other and the folks at home who are viewing this? All three.
I'll go first. Oh my gosh! I can't believe I just closed the page. That's lame. Anyway, the new issue of Record Collector. Do you know this magazine? Mm-hmm. Also from the UK. So it's a fun record collector magazine. Maybe I'll bring this over to your house too, Paul, just so you guys can check it out. And in it are basically reviews of old and new records. So that's a fun thing that you can look up classic records too. And one of the new records, luckily, there you go. Look at that new Paul Simon record. And can you see the rating that it got?
Not clear enough.
It
looks like 5 stars.
Yeah. 5 stars. Nothing in this magazine gets 5 stars. It's really hard to get 5 stars.
Oh.
And there you go. And here is the record that I'm sharing. Paul Simon's new record, 7 Psalms. And what's fun about this, beautiful album package designed by buddy, Jeff Gans. Really beautiful little spot gloss here.
That's gorgeous. Love the spot gloss. Yeah.
And this picture, and I'm slightly embarrassed that I forget the artist's name, but this is a painting that Paul bought the original. And it's a New York artist from early 1900s. And obviously he ran across him in New York at some point. And this painting is hanging in his house, and he used it for his album cover. And it's beautiful. And a nice lyric sheet. Beautiful lyrics. Obviously, the lyrics are pretty good.
Yeah.
And then
certainly worthy of note. That's a great little booklet. Ooh, very
little
spiffy.
green. So here's the bummer. Here's the bummer.
Yes.
And I guess I should talk about one more fun thing before I talk about the bummer. This is a little 1x1 that if you were lucky enough to go to the record store, you would be able to get a little lithograph of the album cover. I actually printed these and press checked this, and I'm very proud of that. And I did that for Jeff. We also did a larger poster. I think it was 25 by 25, and they did 500 of them, and they're all hand numbered, and 250 of them were signed by Paul. And I got to print those as well. So that was
great.
quite an honor this last couple months. I got to do that.
Oh, how
and
great is that?
The music it's phenomenal. It's 33-minute long. I got the CD also because this is another sort of interesting bit, considering this is Vinyl Authority. It's 33 minutes continuous music. So when you get the CD, it's one track of 33-minute song, or 7 songs edited into one track. Obviously on the vinyl though, it's 2 sides. So it's a different experience, which is an interesting thing. I'm going to hunt down, I think Jeff's got one for me, but if he doesn't give it, because sometimes he says he's going to give it to me and he doesn't. But I'm going to hunt down a black vinyl. This colored vinyl I got from Amazon. And I have to tell you, the pressing is bad. Now, I haven't done any research to know if there's a lot of problems with it or it's just me. But I thought maybe, Paul, we could talk about that a little bit. That obviously I can go return it, to Amazon, and they'll give me another one. So I should do that. But because I'm going to get a black one, and they'll probably, considering it's Paul Simon, at some point do a higher fidelity pressing as well. I'm just going to hang on to this one as a keepsake. Right. I'm not gonna freak myself out. Plus, I got the CD also.
Right.
So I'll if I have to, I'll return it. But at this point, I'm just going to hang on to it. But that's an interesting thing about the pressing, because I brought it up. I told Jeff, and he was really upset, obviously, that I had a bad experience. And he hadn't heard anything about that yet. So maybe I just got a bad one, and that's quite possible.
It does happen. So I can tell you a little bit about the process and the likely things that could happen. But basically, a couple of factors. First of all, the temperature of the press is regulated by a combination of steam and then chilled water. So they steam the press to heat it up before it squishes the vinyl puck, and then they run cold water through the same press in order to get it to release and to cool the vinyl, so that you don't get any elasticity, you don't get anything to the sides of the walls to come back. So if those temperatures aren't right, that can cause some problems, either higher noise or some bleed through or some other factors. The other thing is that the actual press, the stamper, does wear out over time. And these high-res stampers that are doing all of the 180-gram audiophile vinyl are only rated at 500 pressings. Now, they can generally go on beyond that, but they start checking, doing more QC after 500. That they might check 1 in 10, 1 in 20 as they're coming off the press in the beginning, but then towards the end they check a lot more of them. So those are interesting things. It could have just slipped past QC, and
I will say this pressing was made in Czechoslovakia, and I because I'm in the world still of manufacturing this stuff. I know that, the demand is so high that they're rushing things through,
There's a
and
lot
an
of
artist like Paul Simon gets locked into a schedule, and they're making a lot of records, not just whatever, 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
So there's even more chance of issues. This one's surface noise, so it's something, it could be, I guess,
yeah.
and it's throughout the whole record.
I wanted to say one thing though. There is some mythology about colored vinyl, that somehow colored vinyl doesn't have some of the same pigmentation that might be a lubricating variety. And that may have been a factor back in the day, but today's vinyl is really mixed by expert chemists who know what they're doing. These vinyl pellets are pristine, and so colored vinyl won't change the sound of a record. However, picture discs have usually some sort of an insert, which can actually cause some deformities and some warpage.
No doubt that any picture disc that I've bought over the last, I don't know, 5 years. No, they're not for
playing. They're for show and collecting. They're not for playing.
Yeah, they're always noisy, always.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to dispel some of the myths, because I love what they're doing with colored vinyl and some of the custom splatters, where each individual record is like a snowflake or a fingerprint. It's a work of art, and unique. Yeah. So it adds to the collector experience, right? So cool. That's cool. Thanks for sharing that with us. Raj, what kind of music are you listening to?
That Paul Simon package just looks incredible. That looks great. And you say it is a 5 as far as the music too. Huh?
Yeah, man. It's him dealing with mortality. Wow. And it's sad, because it's obviously someone that I love, and his music means so much to me. So it's sad to hear him go down that road. Edie Brickell sings on 2 songs, and that's sort of the silver lining, I think, because of their relationship, and they sound beautiful together. Yeah, it's beautiful. He's playing all of the instruments on the record, except for some strings, but all the guitars and dobro and percussion. The guitar playing is worth getting the record itself. His voice is he's obviously older. I don't know if you heard that he just realized that he's lost some hearing, I think, on one side of his
I hadn't heard.
head. He was going to tour, and he's not going to tour now because he's having hearing problems. His voice sounds, it doesn't sound strong. It's nice. It's beautiful. It's in key. He's singing as good a melodies as ever, but it's definitely, not as strong as it used to be. But it's okay. It goes with this music. So it's a really powerful 33 minutes. That's for sure.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm kind of going with a Southern California theme here with the In-N-Out Burger and the LA Kings, and record-wise, going back again to the 80s. There's that Facebook page where they Jeff and Jan's Hollywood, where they're kind of showing a lot of ads from the clubs in the 80s.
Twisters,
the Troubadour, the Twisters, a lot of Twisters, a lot of Boingo Boingo, Preston Smith, and then one that I saw, I'm like, hey, I have that album by that group. It's a band called Sumner. You guys probably have no idea. I don't think anybody, but it keeps popping up too. This guy's name is Sumner Maring, and it's just a pop record, and it's a lot of fun. This is the band. She plays violin. Her name is Novi. But like I said, just looking at that that Facebook page and all those ads and all those bands from back then.
Yeah.
I saw this one. I'm like, oh, I have that record. It's the only record I think I have of any of those bands. But so that's mine.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Yep.
You've pulled something out that I've never seen before.
I love that.
And why would you really?
Well, it sounds like it's good. It sounds like it's fun.
I hope there's a rush on the streaming service because of that. It's like, what is it? I got to listen to it.
Sumner.
I'm going to get myself a Sumner record.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a great name.
All right, guys.
Yep.
I'm really happy and excited about a recent acquisition that I got. And it's the new Utopia.
Dude, I love that record.
Well,
I love that record.
I mean, to start out with, when this originally came out, because this is a reissue, but when it originally came out, it came out as a 3-sided vinyl, right? And it was side 2, if I recall correctly, that depending upon how the stylus went into the groove, it would play either 3 of the side B songs or another 3 of the side B songs. And this is actually a more extensive package. So it's got a gatefold and a lot of shining,
really cool.
Beautiful
vinyl. They've got, and then it's a double album, 180 gram vinyl, and again they've done such a nice job, such a nice job.
Wow.
I love that band, man. I love Utopia.
This band was great. This album was great. I know it influenced a lot of singer-songwriters. There was something just super tight about the music that this 4-piece got. Everyone sang. The background vocals are amazing. The production values, second to none. I mean, it really, the songwriting is clever. So it's one is pink and then one is red, and that's sort of the theme. Anyway,
the lead singer of that band, I think, is Liv Tyler's stepfather.
Yes, that's funny. You should say it that way. Todd Rundgren, of course, the leader and lead singer of Utopia.
I had to, man. I had to.
Yeah, you did go there, but let's not forget.
Kasim.
Kasim Sultan on bass and great vocalist.
Dude, what a
you've got I'm completely blanking.
That's a band that I wish I would. That's a band that I wish I would have seen live. Sorry to interrupt you.
Roger Powell on keyboards, Willie Wilcox on drums. I mean, they made a great, beautiful amount of noise. It was just a great time. It was a great time in the music. It wasn't all machines, and they really made an emphasis on making live records and playing them live. And it was a great time. Great time for music.
Cool.
All right, and let's see. What were we going to chat about here? I've got some really great, sexy new hi-fi offerings from the recent Hi-Fi Munich show. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is out of the range of most people.
Yeah.
But if style is what you want, if you want sound and style, now it's 98,000, but I think it's Australian dollars, so it's only 23,000 US, I think. Forgive me, 65,000 USD, 98,000 Australian dollars. But it's the
look at that system.
Bang & Olufsen. Bayo System 72-23 Nordic Dawn limited edition. I mean, come on, guys.
I'll tell you what.
Linear tracking
turntable. Great on that. Huh?
Probably does. You probably need to get.
Wait a minute. It's 23 grand for the whole thing. The whole system.
No.
Yeah.
60. It's if you read down the article a little bit more, you'll see that it's 65,000 for the whole system. There's a limited edition, the Nordic Dawn.
I thought I could afford it.
Yeah, exactly. All right. But something maybe a little bit more within reach, but probably still actually on the exotic side. But this really demonstrates the art and the technology. You know, when we talk about a vinyl record, we're talking about, you know, the package. And when we talk about a hi-fi system, I think you should also be talking about the package, you know, what's the styling like and so on. And so here is an article that appeared in parttimeaudiophile.com, The Beauty of Luxman from the Munich Hi-Fi show this year. And just really taking time to look at the styling and, you know, the knobs and the etched aluminum panels and you know, it's
just, man, that the CL1000 is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, you know, and bring back power amplifiers with big, you know, backlit meters, would you? I just love that look, you know. It just warms my heart thinking about those meters, you know. So anyway,
yeah, man.
I find records and hi-fi equipment super sexy. I mean, look at those speakers. Anyway, we probably have to change the nature of the show if I go much farther into it. Anyway, and we happen to be out of time for tonight. It's been lovely catching up with you, Tim. You know, we've got show notes, we've got links, we've got fashions and records and stuff. So please follow us on all the social media. Tune in again. And as always, gentlemen, catch you on the flip side.
See you on the flip side.
See you on the flip side, gents.
Good night.
Nighty night.